Hey guys, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you like this video and you like my channel and you stick around and subscribe to my channel. But if you are a return subscriber, thank you so much for being here again and hanging out with me. You guys already know how we roll here. We talk about makeup, play with makeup, and all of that good stuff. Let's go ahead and get started with the video, which I'm sure that you guys already know. What are we going to be doing in today's video? We are going to be doing a full face of Laura Mercier. I am super excited. I absolutely love Laura Mercier. I have been using their products for such a long time. The translucent powder is my go-to, a favorite of mine. Concealer, the foundation is amazing, but we are going to be trying it and demo it for you guys just in case you guys wanted to see a whole video of just one brand. I do have a couple of those in a playlist. I am going to link it down below, but I actually want to be a little bit more consistent when just trying a whole entire brand, just so you guys can get familiar with the products and what's good and what's not and all of that. But let's go ahead and get into the application of the makeup. But before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. You can also like and comment down below because that definitely helps out my channel so much. And thank you once again to those of you that just take the time to do so. And without further ado, let's get started. So I did my skincare and brows off camera. I don't have anything from Laura Mercier that are actually brow products, which is so weird. But anyways, these are the two products that I use. I am going to link everything down below in the description area just in case you guys are interested. So these ones are the Laura Mercier primers. I have not seen anyone talking about these primers right here or using them or anything like that. But I already use these two. I do have already some thoughts in regards of these primers. I really do like them, especially when it comes to the illuminating one. It's really nice, beautiful. It gives you a nice glow in the outer part of my face. That's where I used it. This one right here is the blurring one, which is more of a mattifying primer. I did use this one in the center of my face where I tend to be a little bit more oily. This one right here is for hydration, so if you are more on the normal to drier skin, this one is definitely going to be a good one for you. So because I have not tried the hydrating one, I am actually going to just take a little bit of this and just add it to the outer part of my face to see how it goes. This one right here does feel a little bit thicker than the illuminating one. It actually feels like a skincare, which is really nice, and it's sinking into the skin so nicely. So if you just need like a little boost of hydration after your skincare, then this is definitely going to be a really nice primer for you. By the way, this is the illuminating one, and you can see the difference from the hydrating one to the illuminating one. This one feels like it's giving you a glow, but it's more like sinking into the skin like a skincare product, comparing it to the illuminating one that is just going to give you a really nice glow. I don't feel like it's actually sinking into the skin comparing it to this side right here. So I wanted to like try it side by side just in case you guys were wondering what is the difference of these two right here. Now you know, and now I know as well, which is also very good for me as a makeup reviewer. Now let me just tell you the amazing news. Like, this is just super easy for me, and it's really an incentive for me to actually talk about Laura Mercier because I do have a discount code that is just like the cherry on top, really, because I already love so many products from Laura Mercier. It is super easy for me to talk to you guys about it, give you my truthful, honest opinion when it comes to these products right here. And if you guys are interested in saving a little bit of money, then you also can use my code, which is Gerel, just my name. You can go on their website and again, just shop, and you will get a 20% discount if I am not mistaken. I am going to link everything down below in the description area, so don't miss out on the discount code just in case you guys are interested in getting, you know, some goodies from Laura Mercier. But I am always going to be super honest with you guys, so if I am going to be recommending a product that is working out for me, I'm definitely going to recommend it. But if it's something that is not working out for me, I am also going to share it with you guys. But I hope that you guys already know, especially those of you that have been following me for a while. Let's go ahead and now move on to foundation. I'm actually going to use the Tinted Moisturizer just because of the foundation is a little too much for me today. I absolutely love this foundation. I did a whole entire review, wear test. I've been wearing it non-stop. I love this foundation so much, so it definitely gets my kudos. But for today's video, I actually just want to keep it a little bit more chill, so we are going to be using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and this one is the Natural Skin Perfector, and it does have an SPF of 30. By the way, the primers that I use, this one feels a little bit thicker, so because it's sitting on top of the skin, it does feel a little bit oily, so it might not be the best for oily skin. This one right here does not feel like anything. It actually just sunk into the skin. It does feel a little tacky, but that's it. This one does feel a little bit greasy. Not in a super bad way, but it does have a little texture of that. And this one is in the shade 3W1, which is usually like my regular shade for Laura Mercier for when it comes to complexion products. The foundation and concealer usually are the same shades. I'm going to press it in. It gives you a really nice, beautiful, light coverage. It is not going to be super sheer, and you can see the difference from one side to the other. This one you can still see like my redness peeking through, the discoloration that I have here. Here it looks a little bit more even. So I'm just going to cover the areas that I need. And for concealer, we are going to be using these ones right here, which are pretty new to Laura Mercier, and these ones are called the Real Flawless Concealers. I do have two shades in 2W1, which is a lighter shade, and this one is in 3W1. So for the 3W1, I actually like to use it because it's really close to my skin tone. I like to use it in the very inner part of my eye, just because it actually cancels the darkness that I do have. Using the 3W1 again around my mouth where I do have some discoloration. And this concealer is not a full coverage concealer, it's a medium coverage concealer. So if you are into that, then this one is definitely going to be a really nice one for you to try. Very nice, hydrating, beautiful formula. It feels like very serum-y. And I add the 2W1 right in the center just to brighten things up a little bit. Now using the same foundation brush just to blend things out. And see how the concealer actually helped on and canceling the redness that I do have around my nose. And it's just evening things out a little bit better around my mouth where I do have like a greenish kind of undertone. And by the way, this is the BK Beauty 101 brush, which is one of my favorite brushes. It's a beautiful brush, very, very soft. Even for the under eyes, it's just really, really soft. So tell me that the base does not look absolutely gorgeous. It looks like super glowy, natural. It's not looking greasy. It just looks so nice and perfected. I love this little makeup routine for my super easy days. All right, so I do have two blushes, more on the pinky side, and this one is more of a peachy side. This one is Mediterranean, which is more on the peachy side. That looks beautiful. And this one right here is in the shade Promenade, which is more of a berry shade. Let me try it on for you guys. So what I'm gonna do is just try this one right here on this side. It's definitely showing a little bit sheer on the cheeks. Super easy kind of blush, nothing to it. So I'm just cleaning the F79 brush from Sigma just so we can use this shade right here. And this one will definitely give you a little bit more color. This brush is amazing for liquid blushes or liquid products. I love it so much. And you can see the Promenade, it definitely does have a little bit more pigmentation than the peachy one. This one is beautiful. Again, it's not picking any of the foundation that I have underneath the blush or anything. It's really beautiful, like for every day. Look how gorgeous that is. It gives you a really nice, beautiful glow as well. And this gives you like that concealer blush kind of look that is so popular now. By the way, I've already tried these blushes in the past, and if you are trying to use them, definitely use them on top of cream. They just don't work the best on top of powders, just to make sure that I let you guys know that, just in case. Because that has happened to me, and nobody likes a patchy look, or you know, you feel like your whole entire makeup is ruined. And yeah. So now for the star of the show. Like, this one is definitely the star of the show. I have two star of the shows really, and both of them are powders. This one right here is the Laura Mercier Translucent Press Setting Powder. I am super, super happy about this. I already tried it yesterday, so I will be lying to you guys if this is a first impression, and I absolutely love it so much. So I'm just going to make sure that my concealer is completely set, and I am just going to set one side. I also want to use this another star. This is the other star of the show, which is the Translucent Loose Setting Powder in the shade Rosé, which is a rose setting powder. Like, what? I didn't even know that they actually had a rose setting powder, so I'm super, super excited. I absolutely love, love, love this powder. So let's go ahead and just try it so you guys can see it in action. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to set my eyelid as well. Oh my goodness, but look at that. That is so beautiful. Super lightweight. It doesn't feel like you're putting anything on your face, which is amazing. It just makes it look super flawless. Airbrush, really, really, really beautiful powder. Super happy with this powder right here, and you can see it side by side. No powder, powder. Now trying the loose setting powder in the shade Rose, which is a pink powder. I have to test it against other powders that I do have in my collection that are more on the pinky side. All right guys, so here we have the powder. It does have a little bit of a pinky hue to it, which is really nice. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick it up. Do want to test it against my other pink powder that I absolutely love, which is the Givenchy as well. And it's also a pink powder, but look at that. Oh my goodness, is this going to be like my go-to loose setting powder now in this shade? I mean, look at that. It's giving me a little bit of brightness, not too much. It's setting everything in place. Again, just blurring the pores and making everything nice and smooth as well. I'm going to continue on testing this one out. Super excited. Love the packaging and the rose gold cap that it has. Really nice. So it's easy for me to know which powder I'm going to be using for the day. But yeah, and here is the rose powder. So now the only bronzer that I do have from Mercier is this one right here. I don't think that they have come out with any new bronzers, and this one is in the shade 3. So I've used this bronzer so many times. It's just a really nice bronzer. It's really nice and warm. It does build up really nicely as well. It's perfect for my skin tone right now. So I do have 3 blushes. This one right here has been in my collection for a little while. I absolutely love it. And this one is in the shade Peach. Then these 2 right here are pretty new to my collection. We do have the shade in Guava and Strawberry. And Guava, in my opinion, is a little bit more of a pale, peachy, nude kind of blush. And for today, I am going to be using Strawberry. Oh my goodness. Good choice. Good choice, Gerel. That is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the shade on me. And it just blends and builds up so nicely as well. So here you can see with no blush and here with the blush. How gorgeous is that? That is such a beautiful pink. Just bringing it up, creating that lifted effect. I do have a lot of the caviar sticks from Mercier. They have a collection that is just like pretty much roses. The theme is like rose gold. The packaging is rose gold. Everything is very nice. Pinky, rosy kind of finish to them. And this ones right here are the OG formula. I do have the shade in Au Natural, and then this one right here is in Amethyst. But I want to use this one right here that it's more of a metallic finish, just because it is going to be like a one and done kind of eyeshadow look for today's video. And this one is in the shade Strike in Roses. So I'm just going to add it on my eyelid. I'm just going to blend it out towards the blush, adding a little bit more. These are like super easy to use, one and done kind of eyeshadows. If you do not have a lot of time in the morning, you just want to look presentable, but you really do not have a lot of time, just use your fingers to blend out the edges, and you can see like super easy. They last all day long. They do not crease on me. So just curling my lashes now. Using the Mercier mascara, this one is the Caviar Volume, a new tube. I haven't used this mascara in a long time. Super happy that they actually sent it to me because it is one of my favorite mascaras. Love the one. And it just separates my lashes and it gives me volume, which is really nice. But if you already have like a favorite mascara, of course, this is not a must. Here you can see the difference from one eye to the other. The Mercier Caviar eyeliners are so good. They are so glidey, very pigmented. I love it, especially this shade. I use it a lot, and this one is in the shade in Cocoa. So just adding a little bit of this on my tie line. I love it for my super everyday kind of look, just because it's a really nice, beautiful, like rich brown, but it makes my brown eyes like pop a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of this rose gold highlighter. I don't think that I have any lip liners from Mercier, and if I do, I don't have them, like I don't use them much, so I am going to use a different lip liner. This lipsticks right here are pretty new to me. I'm just going to try it. Whoa. That might be a little bit too bright for what I was looking for. Okay, let me try this one. It's a little bit more mauvey. That is a pretty shade. Love the rose gold packaging. I wish that they had a little bit more shine to them. This one right here is in the shade Love. Just going to blend it out with my finger. That is such a pretty, like, everyday kind of color, but I'm going to add a little bit of this lip gloss right here, which is a really good one, and I love the way that they smell. They smell so good. Just to brighten things up a little bit in the center and to give me that shine that I do really like. This lip combo, really nice and beautiful. I love the shine with the lip gloss. Love the color from the lipstick. Again, I'm going to be linking everything down below. All right, guys, so here we have the final look. So again, this is the full face and makeup of only using Laura Mercier products. I hope that this video was helpful to you guys so you guys can see it in action, just in case you were eyeing any of the Laura Mercier products. I hope that I was able to assist you with. If you have any particular questions, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. I will get to it as soon as I can. I always try to interact with you guys. Don't forget that you can use my code, which is Gerel, on the Laura Mercier website, and you will get a discount of 20%. Again, I am going to be linking everything down below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you next time.